Today's programming has been brought to you in part by Anubis Unit, Thomas Duder, author of The Things, The Hooligans, and Massive Entertainment Publishing. Bubble butt for your bubble bath.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm talking about, man. When I say I want to enter the bath, that is what I want to enter, goddammit.
Man, I would just jump right into that. I would just jump right into her.
Because you must jump into the booty. Welcome back. It is the Outcast Radio Show.
And we're on episode 7, motherfuckers!
Is it 7? I thought it was 8. Oh, no, you're right. It is 7. Shit.
It is 7.
I am that
This time I counted correctly.
Introduce yourselves right on.
It's Caboose, motherfuckers! My voice is cracking.
It's Sputnik.
Sneak 23.
Oh, Jesus
God,
Christ.
Oh, Christ.
Whoa. I heard.
Oh, good one. Alright,
Yep.
Sputnik, you want to lead us on with the first article?
Yeah, sure. So, Mad Max Fury Road, we get that up. And honestly, my hype, I really want to see it, but I'm completely broke right now. But it looks so fucking amazing. Like, holy shit. I was a big fan of the original Mad Max. And basically, you know, like when I first saw the trailer for this shit on the TV, I was like, oh my god, and just freaked out, and my parents looked at me very weird. But yeah.
What I like about Mad Max Fury Road isn't just that the villain from it was the same actor from the villain from the original Mad Max, but also, like, for once, the trailer hype matched the actual movie, you know? Like, it wasn't just showing off all the good shit hoping you would go to it. No, from what I keep hearing, Mad Max is just legitimately good, and I like that. For once, we're actually getting what we're paying for.
Yeah. I mean, when I first saw the teaser for it, I was watching another movie at the time, and I was in the movie theater. I thought it didn't look that well, but as it kept going on, you see the big fucking dust storm and everything.
Yeah!
It was like fucking epic, and they had all those
and psycho cars and the raiders.
What the fuck was that?
Who was fighting people with swords?
But dude, it looks good though. It looks so good. Just Mad Max, you know, as always with our opinions, it's completely unbought, unpaid for. These just, if you don't like our opinions, go suck a bag of dicks.
And plus,
or argue with
it's
the
the
comments.
first movie they made in 30 years.
What?
They haven't made a Mad Max film in like 30 years, I think.
Well, yeah, since Beyond Thunderdome. Although not 30 years, I think like 20, whatever.
Maybe.
Either way, it's good. It's good. Speaking about good news, Sput, what happened?
So, the Boston Marathon bomber, just in case you guys were hiding under a rock and you don't know what happened, a while back, not exactly sure, like the exact date, but a while back during, there was a Boston Marathon going on, and this dude and another guy, this guy whose name I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, and he had his friend, I think his friend was either killed by the police.
Brother.
Was his brother killed by the police?
Yeah.
His brother was killed by the police.
And they found him in a fucking boat.
Yeah, they found him in a boat, he was caught, and all this shit went on, and finally we have found a verdict that we're pretty sure everybody will agree with. He's being sentenced to death.
The Boston Massacre 2.0, coming this summer.
He's being sentenced to death, and thank the Lord, this motherfucker deserves it.
Hey, dude, they should put that on TV.
Yeah, just put it on TV, him dying.
Boston Massacre 2.0.
Okay. It's not that I don't care, it's just, you know, the Boston Marathon bomber being sentenced to death, and strangely enough, it's not getting that big of a headline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, CNN covered it, yeah, I can see that you got the article from CNN.com, but other than that, you don't really hear a lot about that, you know? But I don't want to get started about the media and fucking, you know, the bullshit there. Let's not get started on that right now.
Mark Johnson, NBC Dateline.
So you want to go to the next article now, that bastard?
Dude Comedy. I came across something at dudecomedy.com that I need to share with everyone. Not that, though. Man pays porn star $6 million to be his exclusive fuck toy.
Oh my god.
Now, this is some shit, like, this is the kind of shit that happens in China, yo. So, what it is that, okay, so a rich businessman offered this porn star $5 million to be exclusive to him for the next 15 years. The porn star is Rola Misaki, also known as Takizawa Rola. She's half Russian, half Japanese, which is a pretty heady combination. And of course, it's a Chinese businessman, and it's like, oh wow.
She's pretty sexy.
But I mean,
Russian,
you really...
Russian and Chinese, that's just like the perfect combination right there. Looking
Russian
at this
and Japanese. Russian and Japanese.
I mean, her knockers.
Oh yeah. She looks clean. She looks nice. But I'm more partial to Russian and Jew right now, so I'm just saying.
Russian Jew, what the fuck?
Russian Jews, shut up.
My question is, why would somebody like? And no, I'm not hating on anybody here, but I feel like if you were to accept such an offer like that, it's so dehumanizing,
Well, yes and no. I mean, if you can get the chance to use your power to obtain and marry and be with the person that you really, really, really want, but at the same time, the problem is, I'm okay. I know the way I made it sound right now. It's really bad. But all I'm saying is, if love can bloom on the battlefield, it can bloom in a relationship like this. How many other loveless relationships have occurred with like any of the ruling class noble types in Europe? You know what I mean? Right. Eventually, love will just from familiarity,
Well,
but
he just ends up murdering her at the end.
Oh God, that's horrible. But at the same time, I mean, he's not getting with the woman that he thinks he's getting with. He's getting with the woman that's like on this camera. You know what I mean? That's not the same thing as falling in love with the actual actress.
I wonder how this came about. I was like, he probably went up to her. He's like, so I'm a big fan. What would I give you $6 million and you become my personal fuck toy for the next 15 years?
Yeah, it's like, how do you offer that to somebody?
By
Send
going
him
to
a contract.
There you go.
Hey, Lamau.
So, I think now we should go on to headlines that piss us off.
Yeah, because we need to stop talking about fuck toys. I've been doing way too much talk about fuck toys. Okay, so, alright. Now, let us never mind the fact that it's addictinginfo.org that gave us this information. The fact that this shit is legit and has gone down should piss you off. Wisconsin GOP hates poor people eating anything. Now, Republicans attacking the food stamp users is nothing new. What is new is that it was discovered recently that the people who use food stamps the most are the military and redneck trailer types. And these are like the GOP's #1 people, so they claim. So here's just consider this if you will. What they've actually banned from poor people from buying: shellfish, potatoes, and ketchup. If that doesn't seem even weirder to you, consider this. Also, no jarred spaghetti sauce, soups, salsa, canned beans except for green, wax, or yellow beans. And then it gets even weirder. No cranberry sauce or pie filling, no creamed vegetables, no baked beans, pickles, pork and beans, frozen veggies that come in packages featuring pasta, nuts, rice, cheeses, or meats, French fries, and hash browns.
That's all the basic shit that everybody gets. Yeah.
Sharp cheddar cheese, Swiss, and fresh mozzarella, shredded and sliced cheeses, all sorts of types of cheese.
You might as well just get rid of fucking food stamps altogether then.
Yeah. Canned peas and green beans, albacore tuna, red salmon, and fish fillets, bagels, pita bread, English muffins, white rice and wild rice, taco shells.
White rice? Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, it gets worse. Brown eggs and any eggs produced by a cage-free or free-range chickens, fucking several kinds of infant food, anything in bulk, and anything organic or natural. They don't want poor people to eat anything.
That's kind of fucked up, man.
Just a little bit.
How did this pass through? Like, how'd that get through to everybody? Like, how could they think that was possibly a good idea?
Because Republicans are notorious for passing bills without knowledge or without releasing it to the public.
True. And this one was just like, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. Okay, now, in a funny story, just throw it out there. Do you realize that lobster used to be the food of poor people? Rich people didn't like lobster until they realized it tastes delicious, and then they just kind of took it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, this is fucking disgusting. They're basically any kind of food that is good, anything in bulk, anything organic or natural. The best thing to do is to go to Costco and spend $100, you know what I mean? So that shit will last you all month. And it's not going to be that fucking disgusting. No, this smacks very dangerously of, maybe not Monsanto, but certainly somebody is benefiting from this. Something to consider. Right? Yeah. And, oh my god, why am I the only one doing headlines that piss us off? So, who wants some shit sandwich?
Not me.
If you
Okay.
if you tell me it's not made out of shit, I'll take it.
Oh, WorldTruth.tv busted out a disgusting article about how steaks made from human poop passed the taste test. It tastes like real fucking steak.
Oh my god.
Who?
What, did they like pop it on a grill and fry it too?
This is not Soylent Green. This is waste. This is the stuff that is. There's no nutrition. It's this no. Fucking
Shit
fecal
sandwich.
celiacs.
I probably wouldn't feed that to my worst enemy if I.
I don't understand how they're able to
disgusting.
take sewage that is most likely a liquid and turn it into a solid that tastes like steak. How?
Wait a minute. You just told us a lot about your health just by saying that. But you do realize that human waste is supposed to be like firmish, right? I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
don't fucking know.
You're all over here
Mine
like,
comes out
well,
like a
it's-
fucking brick.
if it's liquid like everyone else's and nobody else's is liquid but yours, there's something wrong there, bruh.
Wait a second. Okay, I fucked up. I thought like sewage was all. I thought when like human sewage and I was thinking like also just involved like everything, not just pure feces.
Ew, I don't like this conversation anymore.
I was thinking everything.
Why
I
are
don't
we
like
talking
eggs.
about shit sandwiches, Thomas?
They're talking about meat and sandwich.
Oh my
Ew.
God. Why are we
And-
talking about shit sandwiches?
The worst part about it is that there are people on my newsfeed talking about, well, this is one way to help out with the, bringing food to other people.
What
no,
the fuck?
That's nasty. And the worst part about it is, if the motherfucker listening to this, he knows who he is, he knows what he wrote, and nigga, I'm about to respond to you after we're done recording this shit. You nasty fecal celiac motherfucker.
Okay, my
Hey,
favorite
dude, I went
line.
through.
Sorry.
It tastes great.
This is some straight
It tastes
fucking
great, man.
human centipede bullshit.
What are you saying, Sneep?
Hey man,
If you gave me a good tasting steak and you said, hey man, this is some grade A steak, and I ate that steak and it tasted delicious, and you afterwards you're like, dude, that was made out of human poop, I would have been like, I couldn't tell.
I would walk away with it without getting mad. Of course, if you walked up to me and were like, eat this poop, please, I'm just like, no.
Oh yeah, same here.
I
You're also
think
like
the-
12, you shit-eating ass-mouth motherfucker.
My
Going
favorite
to my
line.
breath sounds like poop.
My favorite line in
I-
this entire article is this: someday bowel burgers may even provide an easy source of protein for the hungry.
Oh,
Oh my
you know,
god.
okay.
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 Let's just shut the fuck up about this.
I know, to close. Once there was a story about the best way to deal with the Irish was to feed them their own children. That's right there. That's on par with that. That's some shit, yo.
This is a really fucked up conversation. Please, let's move on.
Oh, God.
God, you guys are so fucked up.
And let's just move on. I don't like this conversation anymore.
Why did you bring it up then?
Because this was an interesting article, you asshole. Oh, I can't even say asshole without thinking about steak. I was about
Oh,
steak,
God.
darling. Good today.
Oh my god.
I made it just for you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Let's just-
Tommy,
let's rock it up.
I got the delicious butt steak for you. Come here and eat with the rest of the family. I'm ready to serve it.
Mm.
It tastes like just what Mommy just ate. Delicious. Mom, what have you been eating lately? This tastes delicious.
Oh my God! Bring it! Don't
Look
call
it.
Taco.
Look at Steve, calm down, man.
He's like licking.
Steve just got really quiet. What?
He's licking the butt for extras.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
The human
Man,
ice cream
stop
dispenser.
this conversation.
This is a slippery slope. First it was the human centipede parts 1 and 2, or movement 1 and 2, and now this.
Yeah, please, let's stop this conversation.
human ice cream dispenser.
Mouth.
Processing human steak. Okay, for today's featured guest, we have Rocco, and he is a magician. Now, Rocco, what kind of magic do you do?
I do dark magic.
Okay.
What, like Chris Angel?
Say that again?
What, like Chris Angel? The Chris Angel kind of magic?
No. Not like Chris Angel, like Rocco.
Yeah.
So what kind of tricks do you do?
Awesome tricks, the cool kind, like the things that don't suck.
That's descriptive.
Like
You know-
think of like a badass doing magic, and like that's me.
You seem to do it work like with a lot of blood. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but damn. Like I keep thinking, dude, it'd
Yeah.
be cool if you were like doing the David Copperfield thing where you just made the whole Statue of Liberty disappear, but then you would reappear it, you would bring it back covered in like viscera and shit.
I could probably do that. I was already planning on making a Banshee reappear.
Something to consider, bro.
Yeah. Or make it cry blood.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Or make it, since it's a female. Yeah.
What?
Make it a male.
It's a female, yeah.
Enjoy your new Statue of Liberty, bastards.
It's a month. For a week.
So, how did you get started into magic?
I was 4 years old and I saw a magician on a cruise ship.
Ah. From there, you
Yeah,
just decided to do magic for the rest of your life.
exactly. It's exactly what happened.
Wait, how do you go from like, oh look, there's a quarter behind your ear to, oh look, I pulled a quarter out of my intestines? How do you do that? How do you?
I don't know. I just got bored of pulling coins out of my ear. So I just started pulling out of other places.
I mean, I can understand the viewpoint of, you know, you got to come from your own angle. You know what I mean? I thoroughly understand and approve of that personally. Just saying.
Well, definitely. I mean, I used to posting magic videos for like a little bit, almost 2 years, for a little bit, and then I seen that my one buddy said like my stuff was taken off like on Facebook. Really isn't that big of a deal, but I don't know, it's getting a lot of attention. So, and my buddy was like, somebody's like talking shit about me, and like he was like saying how much views my one video got. I was like, holy crap! I was confused. So I was like, this is good. Let's stick with this.
Huh.
And so you just started doing more magic.
That's all been going down.
I remember when I first saw you on Facebook, one of my friends shared your video and I saw it and I was like, holy fuck. You just like pulled a quarter out of your arm.
Exactly.
You just cut
It's
yourself
it's
with a
very
box
kinda-
cutter.
I just kind of paid attention with what everybody's like reacting to, and I went with that.
Have you
That's
ever,
already the kind of stuff I do mostly, anyways.
have you ever had an accident doing any of your magic?
Yeah, a few.
How'd those
Where I
go?
like make a pen vanish. I'll tell you. I made like a pen vanish, just a pen, and when I went to make a vanish, I stabbed my hand with the tip of the pen, and then I stabbed my hand,
Oh,
and I was just like, I didn't even react to it. So I was like, do you know anything about stigmata? I didn't show my hand, so I just like went into like, I just pretended to like make my hand open up in a wound, and they're like, holy crap, and then I watched up.
whoops.
How long have you been doing magic?
For 20 years.
What, like professionally though?
I've been doing it professionally since I was 16.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And
What-
I've been doing it since I was 4 years old, so 20 years of my life. So I'm 24 now, so it's really a long time to be doing anything.
Ah.
When did you start wearing guy liner? Because in the Google images, I see one of them you look like the guy from Smosh, and then like two of them you look totally badass. I don't understand this.
I don't know. I just look totally badass according to you.
Guy liner, yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
The third image searching you out on Google Images is of Marilyn Manson from Mechanical Animals.
Oh yeah, I love Manson.
Ain't no
My favorite artist. My buddy used to live with him. Be his roommate recently.
I
Oh, really?
actually,
Kobe.
my uncle actually used to get Christmas cards from him because he grew up like 20 minutes away from me.
Awesome.
Yeah. My dad
Yeah.
actually knew him too.
So what? Oh, sorry. What do you have planned for your next act? I mean, are you gonna saw a woman in half and then wear her like a suit?
I have a lot of big things going on. Some of them with TV, stage show, my own
Oh.
company, just a whole bunch of stuff, interviews, people, like fangirling, and I don't know, stupid stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we need to look out for in the next couple of months?
I will update everybody on my Facebook, but I will be making a fan page for me and what I do. And also, like I said, I'm starting a company that's more underground for just magicians. And I'm working on putting together a stage show. I can't talk about the TV company that is picking up. It's between 3 major TV companies, and it's a TV show I'm kind of part of. So that's going to be coming up pretty soon. I don't know how soon, but it's being picked up. They're fighting over it. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else we want to ask him, guys?
You want to do a shout out or drop a website URL or anything?
Go on my Facebook. It's my name. That's all I'm active on right now. I gotta get in loop with everything else, kind of expand, basically. But I got a decent following right now. It's it's growing. A lot of haters, a lot of lovers, but it's pretty fun.
Who can hate on you? Wait, I need to ask this before he goes. Who can hate on what you do? Like, I can understand fools be all like, oh, he's hiding it in his fucking sleeve or whatever, you know?
I don't know how I'd be hiding like something in my sleeve if like coin came out my arm with no sleeve, without me wearing a shirt. But yeah, there's that.
Yeah,
I mean, what you do is way cooler than David Blaine, so you're on the right path. You're doing good, bro.
People always want. There's always gonna be somebody that's got no life and wants to put you down. So that's exactly what they do.
Just pull a quarter out of them.
Dude, make it like a video game and just like pull a shit ton of quarters right out of their chest. Be like, do you believe in my magic now?
Make him swallow a razor blade and pull it out of his neck.
Get anime with it, bro.
Yeah. All right, it's getting loud here. I hear fire sirens. There might be a fire going down. Anyways, yeah. I'll wait for the fire siren to pass, and then we'll wrap up this interview.
All right.
Give me a second. So this, I'm walking through the city, so hold on 1 second.
Wow.
I want him to pull a quarter out of me.
I have to say, New York City, if you can make it here, great. If not, then you're homeless.
True.
There's a lot of homeless people out here.
I remember seeing a post you made where you approached.
Out here.
What's up? I remember a post you made a while back ago on Facebook. You were you got attacked by some Christians, and then you did a trick in front of them. With
that was great.
Doll.
It's my favorite thing I've done in a while. Just randomly.
Was that the stigmata one? Was that the stigmata trick?
No, I was making a voodoo doll rise in my hand. Yeah, it was fun. I might actually do. I have a YouTube. I should advertise this now because I gotta put content on it. So I'm filming content for my YouTube right now, working on that.
Oh.
So I'll start advertising about it when it's all like there's actually videos for people to view on there. But maybe I'll do something like messing with like nut jobs or something. I'll do like prank video where like I do like crazy shit to like mess with like religious people. I don't know.
Here, let me pull a quarter out of you.
Just something like do stigmata in front of them and have them like send me to hell. That'd be great.
You should like cut them open and then pull a Bible out of them.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of work. But anyways, yeah, I gotta wrap this up. You guys happy with everything that I answered?
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We appreciate having you on.
You're freaking awesome, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, everyone, that was Rocco. Make sure to go check him out on Facebook. He'll have a YouTube channel as well. And we're going to cut to a break. Alright.
Alright, guys, have a good one.
Hey guys, it's Caboose from Outcast Radio with a little bit of news. You can follow us on Twitter at Outcast_news. You can also like us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for a new episode every other week, only on YouTube right now. We'll also have a site coming up, so you guys can check that out and follow us and see our news feed from our other social media sites. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.
Hey there. Want to become a special guest for the Outcast radio show? That's simple. Email us at outcastradioshow@gmail.com. Gotta keep it fun and interesting. You gotta bring something to the table. Are you a content creator? Anything like that? Hit us up. Let's chat.
Okay, and we're back. I hope you
making
guys
Pop
enjoyed that
Tarts.
interview. You fucking bitch.
Is everyone here?
We're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Rocco. Make sure to go check out his Facebook. And now we're going to move right into video games. Now, World of Warcraft started banning 100,000 bot players from their servers.
But don't they do this like every year? Like, don't they do it like every other month or something?
I don't
All the
think
Chinese
so,
gold
but-
farmers and shit.
I don't think so, but this game has been around for a long time, so you'd have to think there are thousands and thousands of bot players on there.
I'm fairly certain they do that like every year, where they just like, and they end up ganking like a shit ton of bot players because, you know, Chinese gold farmers and other shit. I don't know. I don't play World of Warcraft. Fuck.
Me neither. I mean, I did play it for a little bit when I was younger, but then I got bored of it. And I just ran out on my demo, or my 30 days, so I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm not playing it anymore.
Oh shit.
That was back when I was a
But, I
real
mean,
estate faggot.
Do you think it's going to like affect the World of Warcraft game at all? Really? I mean, we're just gonna get. Aren't they just gonna get another 100,000 like bots eventually?
Probably.
It's
Steam
kinda like
is
weeding
full of
this,
them.
you know what I mean?
Like, Steam is full
Yeah.
of them. But, you know.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about Steam. I have so many games, and they're all from like a buck. Fucking, what was it? Humble bundles.
Yeah.
All the humble bundles. Oh my god. So, you know, hey, that's something to look forward to if you're into World of Warcraft. You know, hey, that's 100,000 less botters you got to worry about.
And probably server speeds will be better.
So we hope. Splatoon! The demo finally dropped. I think we might have actually talked about this last time. In fact.
Nope.
And it's strangely enough, people that I've voted, you know, playing it. Like, I've noticed some people that have played, and they're like, oh yeah, this is great, this is fun. And then you got others who are like Riley talking shit, you know, Caboose talking all that shit about, oh wow, isn't that first-person shooter made for kids?
It is! It looks like it.
See, he didn't even deny he was talking shit about what might be a fun game.
It's a paintballing game made for kids.
Yeah, but it's a game, it's a video game, and it's coming out, and you're gonna love it, possibly. I don't know. No, seriously though, Splatoon does
Isn't it
seem
made
kind
for
of like...
the Wii?
I do believe so, yes.
I don't have a fucking Wii.
Okay, it's made for the Wii. It's made for the Wii. It's bad. It's bad.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Hey,
Mad
hey.
World and Bayonetta 2, bitch.
I don't care.
You don't have
I
to.
don't. I do not care. It is for the Wii. It is for the Wii.
Fucking Steeple's already
Ever
talking
Call of
shit.
Duty for the Wii? Ever seen Call of Duty for the Wii?
Oh my god, are you gonna seriously sit there and say that Call of Duty is for mature rated gamers, for mature rated games like you? Mature rated games,
No,
mature rated
I've
gamers.
never seen Call of Duty for the Wii. It's a good 10. You have to be like 10 years younger than like a 12-year-old to want to play that.
Oh wow. You know, we actually got a video later on that's actually just right up that alley. We'll go over it later. For right now, let it be known, Koji Igarashi is back. Hail our Dark Lord Igarashi. Iya. Seriously though, he put out a Kickstarter with one of the most badass videos for a Kickstarter ever, for a spiritual successor to Shadow of the Night called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And holy shit, he got like 500 grand in like 4 or 5 hours. But it's noteworthy because we're talking about the guy that created Castlevania, that created the Castlevania style genre of games. Yeah, Castlevania 2 sucked balls, and I don't even mean normal balls, I mean like donkey balls. But, you know, 3 was badass, and everything he's done ever since, well, maybe not everything, but what he's done since then has always been good. But then suddenly the corporate executives got their hands on it, and they fucked that shit up, and now he wants to put this shit back to where it's supposed to be. He's given us more characters to play, more weapons to play in the game. I'm looking forward to this shit. Yo, we got a link for it in the description below. Check that shit out. The fucking video alone is worth your time, in the very least.
We go from
So-
talking about shit sandwiches
Nobody
to
talked.
balls.
Nobody brought that up.
to balls.
Shitty balls.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
So Koji Igarashi, I'm really happy about that, and so should you. even if you're not into Metroidvania games, this guy is a legend, and he's got like his old school team with him. He's got this like a team of great names that are backing him up. Something to look forward to. You know what I mean? This isn't like Mighty Number 9 where suddenly a bunch of SJWs got involved and shit sucked. And you know, I'm still looking forward to Mighty Number 9. I'm just hoping that, you know, I'm just glad that that one chick ain't involved with it anymore. But let's go on to something else. How about some Silent Hills for your ass? Y'all know I love controversy. I love controversy. And seeing how it was going to have Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro was involved, Silent Hills was going to be a great game. But then suddenly Konami done fucked that shit up and then took him out. There was all sorts of conspiracy reasons and theories as to why, but then suddenly he's back in. But that's a rumor. I actually haven't seen anybody saying, you know, well, yeah, it's solid. Guillermo del Toro is doing this one. Norman Reedus is involved. And for those of you who don't know, if you've been obviously under a rock, I'm talking about Daryl from The Walking Dead, who's one of the coolest characters ever written. Like, just for a TV show or a zombie thing. I'm just saying, he's cool as fuck. But, you know, you put your Guillermo in, you take your Guillermo out, and you shake it all about. What the fuck's going on with that shit? So we'll see in the upcoming months as more information pours in, we will definitely take a look at this shit. Because Silent Hill, say what you will about everything else beyond Silent Hill 1 and 2, but, you know, Silent Hill's always kind of been it's kind of a thing where you just gotta love it. You just gotta love it. Unless you're, like, not into psychological horror, in which case you can go fuck yourself with a bag of dicks. Shitty balls.
Oh my
Speaking
god.
about opinions, Schneep, what do you want to talk about?
A freaking resale value on any type of thing video game related or electronically related. As in, so, you know, my friends, you know, they're sitting around like, Pokemon sounds good right now, and I'm like, you know what? Pokemon does sound good. So I walk my brown skin and, you know, tanned legs down to the local, you know, GameStop, and I'm like, hello, sir. I would like an order of Nintendo 3DS, and he's like, okay, that'll be $200 frickin' dollars, and I'll be like, okay, I'll buy that.
Wait, really?
And then yeah, and then later, you know, about a month later, you know, I'm really digging my new brand frickin' new Nintendo 3DS, and Mr. Ching Chong Bing Bongs in the Nintendo company was like, you know what, Eli, Sneep23, I know that you really like your new 3DS, but let's give you a new 3DS. Oh my gosh, that doesn't sound like a great idea at all, because, you know, I just got done spending $200, so, you know, I'm like, okay, well, if they're coming out with a new one, I'll go get it. You know, trade my old one in, you know. So, you know, I laced up my brown skin. I walked down, you know, to the local GameStop, and I was like,
how the fuck can you walk down to GameStop? You live 12 miles away from the GameStop.
And why are you going to GameStop anyway?
Riley, stop interrupting.
We have an exchange now, Eli.
You know, on the real, just to put it out there, Schneep, you deserve it. I mean, you went to GameStop. That's your first mistake. Not that I love GameStop, but Jesus Christ.
Let's let him finish his story.
All right. So he took off his white suit and put on his brown.
So yeah, I attached my brown skin, and I'm thinking, okay, trip back to GameStop. So I look up at the man, and I was like, hey, you ugly loser. I know you still live with your parents, and you're a loser, and everyone hates you, but could you please take this 3DS and put credits towards the newer one? It's like, yeah, that'll be $60. And I was like, wait, I was here a month ago, and I bought it for $200. Why $60? And he looks at me, he's like, it is what it is. And I look at him, and I was like, I hope your entire family dies. Now, what I'm thinking is, how can an item that cost $200 a month ago cost $60 now? And, you know, I'm really thinking about it, and I was like, this is not a car. It really shouldn't appreciate in value that much. So I kind of really just want to go arsonist here for a second and, you know, like, burn down GameStop. because
You kind of remind me. You kind of remind me of that one MMA fighter who lost his damn mind and started talking about, "I'm on food stamps. My mama died. They're afraid of me."
But yeah,
it's crazy.
Dumber for listening to this rant. Oh my god.
but like, you know,
Not what I was promised.
but like,
Just nuts. Like anything you do. Let's say you buy a game that was like $60. You take it back and he's like, "Oh yeah, there's a little tiny dink on it. It's gonna be like $20 less."
Because it's GameStop, you dumb. Oh my god. Look,
Take it anywhere they'll do that to
do
you.
you see this link I just posted right now? That you could have gotten a Nintendo 3DS Cosmo Black, my color, in like $97, like $100.
I'm
Holy
so
shit,
black, I'm
dude.
Cosmo.
Did you even look? Oh my god. You can't rant about resale values if you're going to the. Oh my god. I don't understand why my crack dealer sells me bad crack. I keep
Okay.
always hoping he'll sell me good crack.
I think this rant was more not for resale, more as GameStop.
Yeah.
More as GameStop are a bunch of greedy hoe bags.
Well, yeah. Well, GameStop sucks. Anyways.
Yeah.
And, did you hear about what they do with their games that they don't feel like they can sell? They snip the disc in half and then just throw it away.
Well, yeah, because they don't want people going through the dumpsters and all that and taking it. They do the same thing with cords and shit.
What people do anyway.
That's stupid.
You can
Yeah,
just
seriously,
solder
people do
the
that shit
cords
anyway.
back together.
Yeah.
It'd probably even help them if like they would give that stuff to charity. I mean, they could do that, and whoever like I don't know who owns like the GameStop company, but if he gave away charity for like free games, he could take that off of his taxes, couldn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's talk about something we do know about though. Anime and manga. Yeah.
Pornography. We should talk about hentai sometimes.
You know, I was masturbating viciously to anyway.
Raven from Teen Titans getting fucked by a tentacle.
Actually, that's pretty much what.
You know that actually exists, and I know that exact
I know.
video. So like I now know that you watched that video.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Great video. I give it 10 out of 10. The animation was great.
Well, you can't really be on the internet and not know about her and her work.
She's like the
Or
target
him.
for hentai.
So, yeah. No, not Raven. I mean the animator, the person who made that. So Schneep, you want to talk about something in the anime segment? That was pretty cool.
Tutsuri Tama. It's a little corny. It's about a alien boy named Haru who is, you know, he's got like blondish hair. He's a little girly-ish, and he pretty much comes to Earth and finds this grandma and this redheaded boy, and he just like walks in and says, "Yeah, this is my house now." It's kind of weird, but you know, he's funny, and it was the whole thing was hilarious. Actually, I enjoyed it so much. Like, there's some shows you watch and you're like, man, that's good, but this was like great. I actually love it. It's my favorite anime ever. But he goes through and he's to Earth to find a new find a person from his race that was going to destroy the Earth, and none of it's serious at all. I mean, they try to make it serious, but the artwork is so great.
What the fuck is that? Caboose, knock that shit up.
Yeah, we're trying to give a conversation, and you're interrupting it.
Seriously. So, now here's the thing though. Isn't this shit on Netflix though, Suritama?
No, it's not.
It might be a different thing, a different one that I'm thinking about though. Because there's this one that was also with a really girlish, blonde-haired alien. Except it's like a gag anime. Like it's like Gintama, only with an alien. Gintama? However the fuck you say that, I don't care. Where can we actually see this shit, dude?
Where did I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's this, for all you people out there, it's free anime. It's called Anime Bam Bam, and it's got like thousands of titles and different shows. It's got it like you know, it's pretty good because it updates like all the time. Like you would have like Japanese television. Like as soon as it comes out on, as soon as it comes out with subbed, like some weird dude just finds it somehow. I have no idea how he. No idea.
How
But that's
legal
where-
is this site?
How
I'm
is
not sure if
that?
it's legal. Because I've been watching for free, and that's like not supposed to do that.
Wow. Well,
But
huh?
It's amazing though. It's got so many titles.
Something to check out. If I may throw it out there, a little while ago, I went on a manga binge, and one of the ones I was reminded of recently by a homeboy of mine, Sun Ken Rock. It's actually like this Korean manhwa, and it's actually really fucking good. Oh my god, ooh, the artwork alone is hella killer. But even more so, it's an action manga, so you know you can't really go wrong with that kind of shit. It's mostly about the rise of this street brawler from Japan who goes to China, or who goes to Korea, excuse me, following this one chick that he fell in love with back in Japan. And comes to find out now, he joins up with these mafia types, these gangsters. Except it's like mafiosos, the way they present it is like hand to hand determines everything. You know what I mean? Not guns. So it's kind of like one of those kind of it's one of those kind of scenes. Only he comes to find out that the chick is like a cop. So yeah, shit gets good from there. There's a little bit of rom-com in it, but it's mostly action. And they're like the main character himself, Ken, is just a paragon of fucking virtue. The guy is great. Like, you know how some characters are charismatic only because the artist tells you that they are? No, this nigga, oh, he gets moments, bro. He gets moments. Really great moments. And even more so to back that shit up, you know? It's like, talk shit, get hit. Fucking love that shit.
Talk shit, get hit.
So, are you
Really
fucking
straight
okay,
down,
Caboose?
bro.
Are you just ADDing out or some shit?
I'm just like all
Fucker
over
over
the
here, oh my
place
God.
today. I'm awake.
He's just all in the corner talking about hobbitses and fucking his precious. Goddamn. Let's get it on an even keel. Let's go to news. Spot, your turn. Get
So-
it? Even keel? You get it?
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
I
Oh my
know who Key and Peele is.
No, even keel. It's because you're going to talk about a mysterious Caribbean ship and.
I don't get your joke. Okay.
My god.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think basically what happened was they found some really weird Caribbean shipwreck. Like, I think they found it when they were trying to search for the Malaysia Airlines 370. I think it was 370. When they tried to search for it, they basically were looking around in the ship, and instead of finding the airplane, they find a fucking Caribbean shipwreck. That is how they, like, just goddamn. How do you miss that? But the article here says that it's resting at a depth of 40 feet and it's 334 years old and buried up to 3 feet of muddy sand and silt that preserves the entire lower portion of the ship's hull.
So it's like one of those pirate ships kind of a situation?
Apparently it was a Spanish merchant ship.
Ah! Pirates!
So
Did they find,
it got wrecked.
Did they find Johnny Depp?
Probably. I mean, definitely actually.
The Black
Fucking
Pearl.
Sparrow.
Did they find a jar of dirt?
If they did, I think they keep that a secret.
Eh.
You know. Anyways, want to go to the next article, Caboose?
So, what was funny about this was I was actually watching the movie Unbreakable the night that this happened, and supposedly an Amtrak train crashed again and was derailed off the tracks and killed like 6 or 7 people and injured the rest. Well, a majority of the people that were riding on the train. I don't know the statistics.
You know, I said it earlier and I'll say it again. I fucking hate the end of Unbreakable. Fuck that shit.
Never seen it.
Every
Yeah,
time
never
I
seen
watch that movie, every time I watch a movie with Bruce Willis, I just think of my dad because that motherfucker looks exactly like him.
What about Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, the fucked up thing is my dad dresses like Bruce Willis in every single one of the fucking movies he plays in. Except not wearing a suit. I've only seen the motherfucker wear a suit once in my life.
But for all the people that lost their lives, and for all the people, well, mainly just for people who lost their lives, let's have a moment of silence.
Allahu Akbar!
This is usually we always have a moment of silence for horrible things that happen. So there we go. And let's go to the next article. Here's local
Well,
for
actually,
me.
really quick, I wanted to point something out. Something we discussed about before earlier was about whether or not trains are safer than planes and shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, it's not. I just feel the need to defend trains a little bit because I've always romanticized it. I love train travel personally versus air flights. Not that air flights aren't bad or it's not that they're not good, but in consideration of both of them, I do find trains to be much nicer, much higher quality. You know what I mean? Except for the food. The food sucks.
Trains are not as safe as planes, though.
According to the FRA, there were 4 passenger fatalities on the rails last year out of 493,996,586 passengers. And according to NTSB, 19 airline passengers perished in American accidents last year out of 620 million. Now you can say, oh, statistics, but that's still 4 out of almost 500 million versus 19 out of 620 million. So go fuck yourself, you nutsack.
So,
just saying. Now we can move on.
The next article is very
Very
local
close
for me.
to home to
Very close to home.
Sputnik.
But Lane County, which is an area that probably nobody knows about because Eugene, Oregon is in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. But Lane County is a county that consists of 3 or 4 towns. I'm not sure. It consists of a decent amount of towns. I was horribly off. It does not consist of 3 or 4 towns. It consists of a lot of towns. But we are going under a drought because the Willamette River, which pretty much fuels most of that gives the entire county most of its water, is down 50%.
Isn't like the entirety of California in a drought?
It's been in a drought. They're still crap in their pants.
What? Stop it! No! No! Oh! Ew!
Wait,
God,
are you guys
stop.
on water restriction right now?
In the summer.
Then you ain't shit right now. You ain't
Oh.
shit, nigga.
In the summer, I believe that's probably when we're gonna have the water restrictions. It's probably not. I hope it's not gonna be nothing major. Like I hope I'll still be able to take long showers like I usually do or take baths. But nevertheless,
You ain't shit, nigga.
we got two things going into a drought. I guess global warming is really taking its toll.
Global warming doesn't exist. The Republicans voted on it.
But to go on to the next article, there was a Philippine factory fire that happened in the Philippines, and its death toll is up to 72 people are dead. 72 people are dead, and just in case you guys don't know, the modern version of slavery has to be fucking those sweatshops and all this shit all over these areas, all mainly because of the United States, but that's a different debate. Anyways, the reason why so many people die in these large factory fires is because of the horrible conditions. As the article states here, police have vowed to take swift action against those responsible amid worker claims of poor health and safety standards. See, it's just ridiculous that we allow and we still buy from these places that are treating their workers like complete shit.
Yeah.
I agree. One of the major things that came up recently, like fucking not even 6 months ago, I do believe, was about that there was a warehouse that caved in due to poor conditions. The place was ramshackle, was horrible. And every time this comes up, people don't want to stop and think about where their clothes come from, where their cheap shirts and jeans and whatnot comes from. All they want is they want it as cheap as possible. But what they don't realize is that in order to achieve that, people or places like Bangladesh or fucking several places in India, you know what I mean, that are all about that shit. That's what supports the families there are these $1 a day fucking jobs. And there's no way these people can get ahead in a situation like that.
But still, what I'm saying is that, yeah, you could stop buying the clothes that are made by sweatshops, but then what does that leave them? That leaves them without even like $1 a day pay. What you need to do is you don't need to focus on the fact that you're buying clothes from these people who are working in sweatshops. You need to be working on improving the conditions of where they're living.
That's why
Yeah,
that's why you buy American-made products.
See, the thing about American-made
That
products
doesn't help them.
is not every American-made product is legitimately made in fucking
America.
America.
Yeah.
There is a place. I don't remember what it was, but all I remember what the place was called is the place that the very famous image of the soldiers putting down the flag on that big hill. That's where the place I'm talking about is located at. I don't know the exact name of it, and I don't know what I would look up to find the name of it. But after we went in there during World War II, I think so, one of the World Wars, we went in there and fought really fucking hard for that land, and I don't even know why we fought so fucking hard to take that land, but we did. So many people were killed trying to take that land, and we finally do. Now, keep in mind, this is nowhere near the United States, but if you were to look at some of your clothes, basically, it'll say that it's from that area, and it'll say, made in the U.S., when in reality, it's not really made in the U.S. And there's also plenty of things in certain poor countries that are basically making our clothes and all that, where there's people down there saying, hey, we'll take you to the United States. Going to the United States is a big-ass privilege, you know? And they're like, we'll take you to the United States if you work for us for a very low amount of money and all that. And of course, everybody goes, alright, sure, working at the United States, I'm fucking, hell yeah. They go to that area that's technically not in the United States, and they're fucked up the ass. And we allow this to happen.
Fucked
Well,
up
once
the
we allow this
ass.
to happen, many people actually don't even realize this is happening.
Yep. And that's the sad thing.
Yeah. But that's what's up. That's what's going down. Well,
Capitalism!
so looking back, bring it back to over there. So, oh no, actually no, you already explained it. I was about to say, so what's the significance of it? That it was it done on purpose? Was that kind of thing? But no, just the fact that it happened due to the poor conditions. I've already forgot who mentioned it earlier, but something to consider. It is not up to us to demand for better work conditions for people that ain't of our country. I'm just saying. Something to consider. Freedom is supposed to be taken. It's not given. Period. I mean, I'm just saying, if these people banded together and created their own unions to fight back, to beat up scabs, you know what I mean? Fucking handle your business.
But at the same exact time, these people that are going in, that are forming these unions need money.
Yeah, but that's like not our problem.
And if they're
I feel like our foreign policy sucks.
if they're protesting their jobs, they're not making money. If I go over to, let's say Caboose and I are in a job right now. Let's say we're both working at Taco Bell or something, and I go over to the boss and I demand a raise, and then after that I leave. He says he'll think about it. Caboose comes in and he says, I don't want a raise or anything like that. I'm perfectly fine with what I have right now. He's gonna fire me and keep Caboose.
Then you should kick Caboose's ass for being a frickin' scab. Like, no joke. No. The thing about it is, when it comes to fighting for fairness, you know what I mean? And yeah, you can say, oh, well, it's just going to increase prices over here. No, it won't. To a point, no, it won't. A lot of the riches that some of these motherfuckers are making are off of slave labor. And it behooves a populace to throw off their tyrants. It behooves a populace to rise up against oppression. I don't give a fuck what situation it is. And you can't tell me, oh, well, it's worth it to keep them under slave labor. They got a job. Dude, no. Go live in those conditions, and let's see if your mouth's going to keep running like that when you come back. Holy shit.
I was watching... Oh, wait, one more thing. In class, we were learning all about this shit, and that's why I have so much opinions on it. But basically, I was watching this documentary, and it was of... I think it was 4 people, 3 or 4 people, basically went from Norway, went down to...
Oh, I know this one. I saw
down
the documentary.
to, I think it was the Philippines, I think it was someplace like that. They went down to there and basically were forced to basically live how they live. So they were working in all these horrible conditions. They were, forced to try to survive off of having pretty much forcing to live off of 2 US American dollars. And all of this shit. And then, most of them just at some point just fucking broke down. They couldn't handle it.
Because it is horrifying. But let's just continue on. Let's speak about something horrible. B.B. King died recently. Please, a moment for B.B. King. Shut the hell up, Caboose.
What?
God damn it. A moment! There we are. B.B. King, we're talking about a legend of blues, jazz, and rock. We're talking about a man who's inspired more musicians than you would think, than anyone who ever even known. I mean, fucking Beck was inspired by him, you know what I mean? B.B. King dying, just 86, at the age of 86. He was 86th from life.
Damn it.
I did the joke. Oh God, guys, I did it. Straight talk, though. You know, we have lost yet another legend, and let us only hope that there's not going to be an entire subgenre of his music now.
Alright.
Listen to my mixtape, bro. It's fire. I got it's King Core.
I was doing that at work all day. Yeah, on Friday, I was doing that at work. It was like, "Hey guys, listen to my mixtape. Listen to my mixtape. It's fire, yo.
It's fire.
Make sure to look out for my new mixtape, Big Butts and Big Blunts."
Big butts, big blunts.
God.
You know, BB King would have. I'm not gonna say BB King would have never have supported that kind of music, but for all I know, he did.
Alright, so, in recent news, this is about the Russia and the Slavs, or the Ukrainian. I'm just kidding. Ukrainian people continue to kick Russia's ass, but since if just in case you guys don't know, Russia has been trying to annex all of Ukraine. That's what their goal is. I think they've annexed part of Ukraine, but not all of it. And basically, over all of this fighting, Ukraine is wrecking the shit out of Russia. Russia has lost 220 troops. The Nemstov. I'm probably horribly pronounced that. The Nemstov report says an investigation by the Russian opposition activists have concluded that 220 Russian soldiers died in 2 major battles in eastern Ukraine. So,
fun.
You know, Russia, quit being a bunch of dickholes. Leave them alone. You know, one of these days what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be sitting down and I'm gonna be going ahead and be sitting here right before we're about to do a show, and suddenly the KGB comes in here, takes me out of my window, and I'm fucking in Russia being interrogated by Putin. But I digress.
You're such a fucking.
Well, the thing is,
I swear to fucking Christ.
Well, the thing is, what most Ukrainians don't understand is that I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy for Russia or anything. What they don't understand is that the Ukraine is actually ran by Russia, and a lot of Ukrainians don't understand that. Their oil lines, their resources, everything that they get come from Russia.
All of it got started over the freaking.
Well, yeah, they have a completely economic.
It would take them years upon decades for them to get their own independence.
Russia has annexed Ukraine in the way of economic imperialism.
Yes.
What imperialism in general, that type of imperialism, no matter what, is completely frowned upon. Nowadays it is, at least. Before it was great, but nowadays it's not.
It's just they're economically supported by Russia, whether they like it or not, until they build their own factories, their own oil lines, until they actually start taking initiative to become a nation of themselves.
Well, it's pretty much more as Ukraine. I'm gonna take a good guess here. Ukrainian people didn't give a shit that they were being economically imperialized by Russia. Why would you care? You're being
economically exploited.
Oh,
they have.
But it's like, let me finish here.
It's really hard to understand.
It's like, why would you care if... I don't think they care, simple as that. But then, as soon as they're sending in troops and just attacking them, then it becomes an issue.
Well, they've always been trying to fight for their own independence for a very, very long time. About years. And they've been trying to fight for their own independence for decades and years. And it's just hard with the economic stance that they're in with Russia.
It sucks.
Science, bitch!
There we go.
So, I absolutely hate. It pains me to have to link Fox News. This was the only article that I could find, and it was on Fox News, and they're not being biased and retarded. So,
what article is that?
so sorry about that. Sorry, but researchers discovered the world's first warm-blooded fish.
Warm-blooded fish.
And that is very strange, you know?
So did Kanye West successfully impregnate one of these things? Because he's a gay fish. No, seriously. Oh, what is even the ramification? Well, first warm-blooded fish. I mean, you know, that's cool.
Well, what does this mean for human?
But what does it mean? Does it taste good?
I don't know. That's like what would a warm-blooded fish taste like?
As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters.
But it says scientists found no matter what temperature the fish was at, it stayed 5 degrees colder than the surrounding water. The fish is able to increase the temperature of its heart, which helps the fish dive into deeper depths and remain there for long periods of times. Other fish, such as tunas or lamnid sharks, have to return to the surface in between dives to keep warm. So, I don't think this has, like, literally any, like, significance, nor do I think it's going to change us, but I just thought it was interesting.
That is kind of cool, and always diversification, you know what I mean? As long as, I mean, life will continue on. I was just thinking earlier, while you were talking about that, like, didn't we just, like, hear the announcement of, like, two species just fucking exterminated? Just saying.
I know that all I can think of is that the white rhino.
Yeah, that was the white rhino.
One left in the world, and it's being, like, heavily protected.
Yeah, that's useful. One last fucking... What we need to do is just genetically combine a new fucking species of white rhino and go from there.
And what they said was... This is I don't even know why I'm going into this, but with the white rhino, they said they might be able to use rhino sperm that they've had, like... That they've had, basically, to try to impregnate that rhino. That's what they're going to try to do.
Christian fundamentalists honestly believe this is good. Only one family is all that needed.
So, as for the next article here, just in case you guys aren't familiar with the Drake equation, the Drake equation is basically an equation that states how many alien civilizations exist in the world. And the Drake equation...
Universe.
In the universe, yes. In the world, that's totally, yeah. But, in the universe, in the Drake equation, basically, it's this. It's n equal fuck. It just disappeared. N equals n equals r times f. I don't know how the fuck you can say any of this. Either way, the Drake equation it looks like you can find it in the description. Basically, it looks like that. And
I'll have a picture.
Pretty much what it is n equals the number of civilizations in our galaxy, which radio communication might be possible. R is the average rate of star formations in our galaxy. The FP is the fraction of those stars that have planets. NE is the average number of planets that could potentially support life per star. FE is the fraction of planets that could support life that could actually develop, or that can support life that actually develop life at some point. Fi is the fraction of planets which life actually can go on to intelligent life. Fc is the fraction of civilizations that develop a technology that releases a detectable sign of their existence into space. And L is the length of time for which such civilization releases detectable signals into space. Altogether, what this
so
states...
You're gonna post this in the description or in the chat, right? In the conversation.
I would hope. So altogether, this pretty much states that there is... Let me see here. There is. I gotta find the exact number here. It basically states that there is... Let's see... just a fuck ton of possible civilizations, basically. Let's see if I can calculate it. 18,750,000 galaxies that can communicate with us. And as for communicating civilizations in the universe, there is 2,812,500,000 possible civilizations in the universe.
Isn't Fermi's paradox about how there should be alien life, but there may not be?
The Fermi paradox basically states that there is the chances of us being the only life in the universe is so fucking low. Why haven't we found any sentient life yet?
Oh yeah.
Government.
Well, that would definitely support that then. Shit.
Because of government.
You know, maybe we have. Maybe it's just the government hiding it from us.
I actually wrote a story about something like that. What?
Conspiracy theory? I think not.
Yeah, freaking serious.
But maybe the government is hiding it from us. Maybe Jesse Ventura was actually not lying to us. But as you were saying, that bastard.
Oh, I was just gonna move on to the Netflix spotlight because oh my god.
Right then. Go ahead.
Caboose. What
So
did we
for
watch?
the Netflix spotlight, we got God Bless America, the movie on Netflix.
Yes.
And in the first 5 fucking minutes of this movie, he kills
Someone
an
gets right.
infant child with a shotgun. Just fucking throw it up in the air and just shoots it with a fucking shotgun. Great movie, 10 out of 10.
That's fucking horrible.
That's
You
gonna
sent
say that.
Isaac, you actually sent me the GIF where that movie originates
did?
from. Yes.
I don't remember sending you that.
It was a long time ago, like when we first met. And you were like trolling around on 4chan like a weebo.
No, I just saw the scene.
Like a
What the
Weebo.
fuck? That's horrible. I'm just watching the scene. Oh, it's fucking. That's ridiculous. What is this movie about?
Basically, a middle-aged man and a teenager go around and kill reality stars and fucked up people of this generation.
It actually kind of seems really interesting. Although this baby scene is a little bit fucked up.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna fuck the teenage girl.
Yeah, there was kind of a romantic undertones to it, but you know, it's kind of like what I think it was more or less a homage to The Professional. You guys seen that one?
Yeah, Leon the Professional. That's a really good movie.
Yeah, Leon the Professional.
You guys have
And,
seen all these fucking movies. I haven't seen any of them.
Oh, dude, you should. Leon the Professional is excellent.
Because you're fucking
But-
lame.
God, wait, what?
Because Isaac's lame.
Did you say The Professional is lame?
No, Isaac is lame, you dick.
Oh, yeah, well, Isaac's lame.
I think I lame, you ninny.
Schneeble's lame too, but he's at least cool lame.
Anyways,
He wears
So God
sweaters.
Bless
He's
America,
fucking
yeah,
cool.
indeed. It's really interesting seeing how the guy just goes into this like middle-aged downward spiral. It's almost like a combination of Leon the Professional and Falling Down, you know.
Yeah.
And he in his middle-age breakdown, he notices this trend of the reality TV shows are fucking people up, you know. Bigots, not just that, but also religious. What's the word I'm looking for? Those mega church douchebag types. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it's a funny story. It was directed and written by Bobcat Goldthwait of all things. I mean, it's a really dark comedy. It came out in 2011. Wonderful shit. And it ends in a way that's really palatable in how the movie's just, if you watch the movie from the get-go. Funny story, though. And this shows you what an unfunny, you shouldn't have fun kind of critic Roger Ebert is. He gave it like 2.5 stars out of fucking 5, that fuck.
I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
Rotten
it's a comedy.
Tomatoes-
Comedies usually never get like 4 stars, you know.
Yeah. Well, this one was also, let's not forget, it's a dark comedy. It's meant to be dark. It's meant to, you're supposed to laugh when the baby gets shot with a shotgun. But above all, it's a critique on what media is doing to us. And I find that the best part of the movie.
I think it is amazing. I think it's a great movie.
It's great. It's a great movie.
Yeah,
Maybe all
check
of
it
us
out.
shoot a baby with a shotgun.
Yeah. Really quick, just throw it out there. In the world of literature, yo. Okay, so a bunch of idiots banned a book. And the worst part about it is it's just the parents just like, oh, we're going to ban this book.
What book was
Fucking-
it?
Oh, actually I have it right here. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by
oh,
Sherman
we
Alex-
read that book in fucking. We read that book in class.
Well, in 2007, it won the National Book Award, and it's been, pretty popular and whatnot. And it's got all sorts of themes in it for about fitting in, making sense of race, sexual discovery, that kind of part. But it was the sex part and possibly the race part, which led to a bunch of these fucktards to try and get it like banned from their fucking from was it Junior Mountain High School, on supposedly anti-Christian content, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Local teens, on the other hand, decided to, fuck you. They collected 350 signatures and pretty much got this rallied for this one store, Rediscovered Books, to get it back. The Rediscovered Books started a crowdfunding campaign in order to buy a book of these books, for each of the kids, and that is fucking excellent. Now they only got like 330 or whatever, but still, when Hatchet, who normally I talk smack about Hatchet because, they've been making some pretty bad moves when it comes to business and literature. But they supported this shit and sent another 325 to Rediscovered Books to sell. I was like, oh god, 350 copies, and it's available free for any of the kids who actually signed up. So I'm like, yes, fuck these fucking Footloose niggas. Oh, didn't you learn from Footloose? You don't want Kevin Bacon to show up in your town and try and get to kids to read? Oh my god.
That was when we read this book in class. I remember the sexual content. God, that book had some really like I remember there was this specific quote in it, and like when me and my friends saw it, we started fucking laughing our ass off because it was the most racist thing we've ever read in our entire life.
Edgy,
It was like
edgy teenagers, man.
It was something along the lines of like, did your dad fuck a buffalo or some shit like that?
Fuck. Well, I'm saying, banning books is never the answer. It is never the fucking answer. All you're doing is make yourself dumber in general. It's the most. I don't understand how people can do that. What we need more is more reading. And yes, I am biased because I am a writer. But even before I was a writer, I was a reader. And if anyone told me that I can't read Catcher in the Rye, I would smack them in the face with the Constitution before wiping their fucking blood up with the American flag. And then you know what? Because that's what's up, bitch. America! Fuck yeah!
The cool kids hang out at the library, man.
And now I
back of the bus.
want to find that quote. It was so bad.
While you find that quote, I think it's time we kick somebody in the dick. What do you guys think?
I
Caboose?
think so. I'm
Caboose.
ready for this motherfucker. I'm ready to kick this motherfucker in the dick.
Kick me.
I'm putting my fucking football cleats on that I have never worn and my dad bought me, and then he told me that I was a disappointment afterwards. I'm ready to kick this bitch in the dick. Austin fucking Jones for being a fucking pedophile on social media.
So, who is Austin Jones?
He's some fucking social media icon on Facebook and Twitter, and a lot of girls go goo goo gaga over him because he listens to because he met a bunch of metalcore bands and he does acoustic guitar shit, and girls go goo goo gaga over him. And they I think they kicked him off of. I think you're supposed to go to Vans Warped Tour and they kicked him off. I don't know. I only went to Vans Warped Tour once and it sucked dick.
I hate to interrupt and go back, but I found that quote real quick. Let me just say it real quick. It was fucking horrible.
We're kicking someone in the dick right now.
I know.
Afterwards,
You're gonna be the next person I kick in the dick with these
Seriously.
cleats.
So, Austin Jones, you're getting kicked in the dick.
I mean, what's fucked up about this guy is he is one of the most pussyfoot fuckboy looking faggots ever.
How did you come?
Go through his Twitter feed. Go through his.
How did you stumble upon this dude, anyways?
A bunch of the place I live in is filled with a bunch of wannabe emo scene lord fucking faggots, and I'm friends with most of them because I used to be one of them back in the day. Because
I hate every last one of these fucktards, and I hope they fucking die.
Yeah, I just kind of realized over time that they're all fucking losers.
No, it's just I want them all to die from bleach enemas, but I'm friends with them. Yeah,
but cool. They would share his videos around, and then I read an article. Someone posted an article about him, and I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna kick him in the dick. But you should go through his Twitter feed. It's just like cancer.
So he's like a new version of that one dude from Blood on the Dance Floor or whatever?
Yeah, no, he's not like that, but he's not that bad. He's not that bad, but he's just like a fuckboy.
Okay.
Eli, what did you say?
There's some ugly people, Norm. I mean, some ugly people, man. You come to Taco Bell, you walk in there, you sit around for a bit, you see some ugly people. But the singer from Blood on the Dance Floor, he is the ugliest guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, he's some really fat Mexican guy that wears makeup.
Fair enough.
Isaac looks a little weird, but the singer from Blood...
Fuck you too, Schneep.
So Austin Jones, you getting kicked in the dick. Fuck boy.
So to say,
Fucking
I found the quote, and here was the quote. Did you know that Indians are a living proof that niggers fucked buffaloes?
Oh my god.
That was the quote in the book. That was the exact quote.
Wow.
Did your teacher read that out loud?
No, basically what he did was he was like, guys, be careful that on page 64, there was going to be a really, really bad joke.
So wait a minute.
That's
what's
a great
the context?
fucking
What's the
joke.
context?
So I think there was this guy who was a complete fucking racist, just kind of walked up to him
Well,
and
there
said
you
that.
go. No, you know what? Okay, no. It'd be one thing if one character casually said something like that to another character. I might have issues with that personally. Like, wait a minute, what? But if it was a racist that was saying this, then that's just a character. That's a trope. That's a character fucking flaw. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And there was another one that they said, which was they called me an apple because they think I'm red on the outside and white on the inside.
So that's like Twinkies who are like, Asians who are yellow on the outside but white on the inside.
Yeah.
What would it be for black people? Would that be ding dong?
I don't know. But yeah, that was the quote, and when I saw it, I was like, oh god, that's fucking horrible, but hilarious.
I've had a couple sexual relations with Buffalo before, but I've never heard anybody make a joke about it.
Alright then. So, as for videos you like from the internet, I'm going to immediately show a video, and this video is from possibly one of the most hilarious YouTube channels ever. If you work out, if you go to the gym, you will love this guy.
I do.
The guy's name is Bro Science, and his real name is I forgot his real name, but the YouTube channel is called Bro Science Life, and the video that we're gonna show is so fucking true. It's so true and it's hilarious. And you guys need to check this guy out.
Another one that I threw out there. Now, Sputnik showed us Bro Science. I had to follow that motherfucker. That shit was too funny. But one thing I came across recently, I don't even remember how, was Jerome Thug Love Jones.
Actually, Isaac showed us that.
No, I did.
I thought I sent a video that was of of him being like,
Oh.
Yeah, I sent a video into the group chat, and then you said you'd like it. I remember.
Oh, you're right. Oh, my bad. Holy shit. Well, once again, Sputnik on the prowl with this shit. Oh my god.
This is like the new Modern War Negro, except the gay version.
Dude, hella gay, hard gay. What's even worse is like argue. No, man, sucking dick ain't gay, bro. It's natural. Like and oh my god, he went up on this one. He actually trolled this one guy so badly he left the game, and that's like the epitome of what you want to do if you're gonna fuck around on a game. You know what I mean? And he kept yelling at the guy, "Don't be stingy with your dick, bro. Don't be stingy."
Talk about that, Kevin.
It's like the funniest shit ever, dude. And the guy was like, "Hey, Holmes, I'm not gay, Holmes. I'm not into that shit, Holmes." And he's all like, "Nah, bro, you into that shit. We in jail. I'd be sucking your dick. Keep talking like that. I'm gonna beat your ass. Suck that dick."
Dude,
he's like, I just came out of jail. I was the best hair braider. I was the best sucking that dick.
Fucking Schneep has been coming up behind me at fucking work and saying that in my ear.
Oh man.
Like, ching chang, I'm gonna suck that dick.
Every 5 Nah, bro, no, I'm a 14-year-old Asian boy.
I remember on Thursday, he came over. I remember on Thursday he came over to take my spot at work, and he just comes up behind me and whispers that in my ear.
Oh man, so suffice that we got links, we got teasers, y'all to check out some of these videos. No, that's some funny shit. Seriously funny shit.
What, Schneep?
Ooh. Now it's time.
I got interested in the video and I started watching the other one. There's one he made an 18-year-old kid tell his mother he was gay.
Yeah, I seen that.
I saw that.
Oh wow.
Mom, I'm gay.
Wow. Off of Thug Love Jones, there's this other gay thug gamer, not the same guy, but he actually completely went off on a motherfucker. It's funny. And the other dude's mom kept getting involved, right? And so he starts fucking flirting with her, and she's all like, "Oh no, I want to see. Show me his pictures." Now, I gotta admit, she sounded cute as fuck. You know how some chicks sound like they're like 28? She sounds like she had her kid when she was 12, so it's like, I'm down for that shit.
Oh my god.
The dude's like, "Mom, get out of here!" And the other guy's like, "Hey, respect your mom. I want to know more about your mom, bruh. Hey, bruh, let her know I'm cute, man. Let her show her my pictures, bruh." I was like, "Yeah, nigga. Yeah, buddy." Oh, shit. Let's go to the top 5.
Alright, for this week we have top 5 social media icons we fucking absolutely hate.
Yes.
And number 1 is that Snicker bar dick-sucking motherfucker Swede PewDiePie.
Snicker bar. I like that. A lot of people are already they're listening to this going, "But PewDiePie gives to fucking whatever. He gives
makes
his money
over
away to
six-
charities.
He makes over $60 million a year off YouTube and social media sites.
By playing video
And
games
streams.
bad and screaming like a little fucking bitch. Yeah. Yep.
Now, The Amazing Atheist is number 2.
See, now, I agree with some of his points, but that doesn't stop the fact that he shoved a banana up his ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say Banana Gate is really my biggest issue with him. Yeah, and he's also one of those men's rights activists that isn't really about men's rights as he is just stirring up shit with the SJWs.
I think
Yeah.
he's just like another guy that lives in his mother's basement or somewhere.
But then there's the whole, shoved a banana up his ass and then smeared his ass with shit. I don't understand that.
Smeared his body with
And then he
chocolate.
tried to play it off cool.
Yeah! Oh my god, that was the worst part. It's not like you wouldn't think I'm a guy with issues. I have issues. We all have issues.
Didn't he say that it was for like a girlfriend or some shit?
It was for a girl on cam, and it's like this nigga got the game fucked up. That's the problem.
I wonder if that person purposely was trying to get him to do that, just to fuck with him.
Yeah, it was admitted that they did.
That's hilarious.
He got trolled the fuck up. He got trolled the fuck up.
Actually shoved a banana up his ass.
What's number 3?
Zoella. It sucks because she's hot as fuck.
But she didn't write the book. Fuck her. What's number 4?
Lacey Green, and she just kind of looks like a chubby fucking wannabe scene.
Although in the
Or
past,
has been seen
before
girl.
she was kind of hot, and then she kind of started getting fat.
She has a really big mouth too, with the kind that I just want to staple the fuck shut.
No, I think she's cute as fuck. I'm just saying. I haven't really seen a lot of her shit, but I've seen enough that it's like, yeah, I don't want to listen to her.
It's like, let me.
But at the same
Sorry.
time,
Yeah, I just let her suck my dick. That's about it.
I'd give her a tentacle.
See, no, it's like, but when she's not talking about her bullshit social justice worker crap, but when her channel was before, it was basically just sex ed shit, I was fine. I was okay. It was basically teaching
Sex
kids.
ed.
It was teaching
That's
kids.
how
No!
Sputnik learned about sex. Was
Oh yeah,
watching her
totally.
videos,
No, but it was
and then
teaching
jerking
people
off to
things
her
that
with the
schools
lights off.
didn't teach.
Didn't
And-
Sargon of Akkad rip her a new one like 5
Oh my god.
Pretty much everybody does, man. Everybody.
I had
a new one.
I had a sex ed teacher, and he was like 70 fucking years old, and he dated his daughter's best friend, and she was like 40. And he was married to her. Oh my, this motherfucker sounded like he smoked for like 40 fucking
Okay,
years.
how is this related
God
to
fucking
Lacey
cancer.
Green?
Well, we were talking about sex ed. And
Okay.
he basically always taught us if we had sex, we would die.
And what is number
Basically.
5? The biggest social media icon we hate. Jesus Christ, you people.
I thought the biggest one was PewDiePie, but BuzzFeed, those socialist, imperial, or fucking liberalistic, fucking
Douchetards.
hipster, fucking Scooby-Doo.
You need any more fucking buzzwords there, Caboose?
Seriously.
I have to be creative. It's my
No,
goal.
but BuzzFeed is the most stupid piece of shit libtard site I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, some of those shit is entertaining, I can tell you that.
Just to throw it out there, a close one to tie with BuzzFeed would be like either Kotaku or Polygon.
Yeah, I agree.
Same reason.
Actually, BuzzFeed makes a shit ton of money just off social media and their website, along with sponsors and ads
land
and
whales.
everything. They made over
Yeah, but-
$60 billion last year.
They're also getting supported
Yeah.
by land whales.
Hey man, if I was
I will
BuzzFeed,
admit they do
was
have
making a lot
some
of money.
kind of they do have some
I'd put up
interesting
crap.
stuff that they post, but
Sorry, what were you
it's
saying,
basically
Shneep?
just like tips.
Yeah, before Caboose, rudely cut me off.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say that if BuzzFeed stuff is pretty bad, I really wouldn't care if I was BuzzFeed. If I was like the company and I was owning the company. If it's bad, supposedly, then why am I famous? First of all,
There's a lot of famous people that are bad. Look at Hitler. I'm just kidding.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Hitler was actually
Still
alright guy.
he's still
If the
famous.
Kardashians didn't deserve to be famous, if
No,
Paris
but
Hilton didn't deserve to be famous,
I mean, like BuzzFeed can post some actually straight up entertaining shit, but that doesn't stop the fact that they're liberal. It's like 50%. It's like 25% more like entertaining shit, and then the rest of the percent is a bunch of liberal, stupid shit that nobody cares about, except for liberals.
The
They
problem
try
is the bias.
so hard to be college humor.
They're also biased as hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Dude,
you
comedy is
lag.
better at being college. Well, now
Although, here's a mentionable one. This is one that didn't make the list. Now this from NBC. Oh my fucking god, they're so liberalistic.
I just
fucking
thought of
hate-
something. Why
they're
did
so
they put
biased.
Fox News on there?
Fox News. Yeah, Fox
Are they
News.
considered a social media icon though?
They have social media accounts, but they're not a social media person. Well, BuzzFeed isn't, but they do have a lot of social media icons that got famous through working through the company.
Yeah.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to all our listeners. Shout outs.
I'd like to give a shout out to JS Snow and Rocco for being on the show. Stay tuned for the next episode. After this one, we will be having a little surprise that you guys will love.
I want to give a shout out to my page, NCAA Blue Veteran Ranger on Facebook. Check me out. I also want to give a shout out to the one and the only TLDR. I also want to give a shout out to Sargon of Akkad because he's great too.
Eli?
I also want to give a shout out to my boy Jerome and my boy Thomas Duder.
You probably don't know anybody named Jerome or Thomas Duder.
My boy Thomas Duder for letting me borrow his do-rag.
I don't have a do-rag. Is this like that time where you hit me up talking about Thomas shave me? This is one of those autismal things that you just hear. Thomas, shave me, daddy. And I'm like, no.
Schneep.
And then I hit up Aura afterwards.
But
Yeah.
Schneep, do you have anything else? Schneep? Hello?
As he goes inexplicably quiet. Fuck him.
Alright, about you, Thomas? Or that bastard?
Oh my lord, let's get started. First and foremost, shout out to Anubis Unit. We've been putting out some great music as of late, and we got some shit coming up that is going to kick your fucking skull in. Holy shit. The Mean Methods of today alone is like turning into a real powerhouse. We're really fucking on that shit. Shout outs to my homeboy Samuel Z. Jones. I know that nigga probably listening. He better be listening, but yeah. Shout out
to
Drake Dragow, motherfucking Jeremy T. Kyle. Another martial artist writer. I've been hanging out with like a few martial artist writers that are just the shiznits. I'm just saying. Shout outs to y'all motherfuckers here at Outcast Radio Show. Sometimes you deserve that shout out. Other times, I just want to smack the fucking taste out your mouth. Shout out to me, Thomas Duder, nigga. Go check out facebook.com/author of the things. I posted up an NSFW song I wrote recently that isn't meant for me to sing, so now I gotta find the woman or the really femmy guy who can sing it. So there's that.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, Schneep's back
yeah.
now.
I mentioned femmy guy, of course. Sneep's like, oh, that's me. Shout outs to the Twisted Path. They've been posting up some of my stuff remixed with the backgrounds from Melanie, who's one of the sisters from the Twisted Path. Shout out to Ciara Tier from Twisted Path. And of course, the Monster. Y'all niggas know me. Shout outs to every group that I'm hanging out with, porn and otherwise. Shout outs to porn. Thank you for being there when I need you the most. Titties and booties.
Shout outs to Fappy and their great HD quality and 4K porn.
Shout outs to my left hand. You always got me down, bruh.
So what about you, Schneep? Do you have any shout outs since you went randomly quiet?
I'm not done, nigga. Shout outs to the Postal. No, straight talk though. We are gearing up for a new round of role playing over at the Postal group. So if anyone wants in on that, you haven't done any Dungeons and Dragons style shit, but it's with me. So it's my style. So if y'all want to get in, enjoy the badassery, enjoy the fun, go for it. Shout outs, of course, and last but not least to the hooligans and anybody else that I forgot. If I forgot you, sorry, bruh. Hit me up later on.
I would like to make a couple shout outs.
Alright, go ahead.
Shout out to Panda Garden because they got a new Chinese lady working there and she looks my age. She's pretty cute, so shout out to her. That'll be your name. I would like to procreate with you wherever you are. So if you watch, you know which one you are. Salem, Ohio. Chinese girl looks like she's 18. Could be 20. Who knows? They're pretty weird. I don't care. I don't care how old you are. You could be 50, but you look good, honey. And we need to make babes. Tons of them. Like 10.
I like how when I go to the China buffet, they always have new people working. Like they just pull them out of their ass or out of a boat somewhere.
It's actually an Asian printing machine in the back that they just like press Asians. That's how you got Akira Toriyama.
They just take the ones that couldn't become doctors, and they just bring them to the United States to work at China buffets.
You know, they actually, like, once you get up to high school level, they, like, kick you out of... They make you quit schooling if you don't have, like... If you have lower than all C's. Because it's just, like, a waste to keep on schooling you. It's pretty messed up.
Yeah, actually...
I would have been done a while ago.
You could be done with school when you get out of middle or elementary school.
Yeah, let's not get into this. Okay, and also shout out to Jeremy Brown. Link in the description. He sings, he plays guitar, he kisses dudes, you know, other things very important. Shout out to Satanists, because those guys really know how to have a really great time, you know, just wonderful people to be around. And shout out to fat people for making me look good.
I don't think any Satanists, actually.
Remember that one time when they let us kill that goat, Eli?
I don't think you ever met Satanists.
Shout out to that Bible I
alliance is filled with them.
And shout out to my shoes. Shout out. Okay, actually no, for real though. Shout out to Jeremy Brown, and shout out to myself because you know, I'm a good guy. And
I already did that.
Lately, I've been thinking how great of a guy I am, and how everybody needs to know that Nana and a Boo Boo, I'm better than you. Stick your head in doo doo. You all suck. Shout out to myself again.
Derp, there's nothing more better than fucking ripping off fucking whatever the fucking name is. I
like how he has.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm even better than. I feel like I'm better than him, so I can still rip that off. Be better than
I'm better than him, so I can rip it off.
Alright, I think
okay,
it's time
that's
to
it. No
wrap
real
up the
shout-outs.
I don't think you were at us.
Okay,
okay. So with that stated, we'll be seeing some people coming up in episode 8.
Yeah,
we're getting closer.
Oh shit! I interrupted you. Son of a fucking bitch!
Fucking Sputnik.
So don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Me and Thomas have Twitter, so you guys can follow us there. We also have a Twitter for the show where we just post the videos. Sometimes we make tweets and attack feminists. You can go follow that. Also, like us on Facebook for more information on our what's coming up next episode, because we have a surprise coming up for you guys.
We're getting closer and closer and closer to the season finale.
Yes.
Oh, that's where that's like, naked and like slather up and.
No, before we quit, you know what we should do?
What?
We should actually show our faces. We should actually show our faces.
Nope.
That's a great idea.
Definitely not. Definitely not with what we're doing. You track us down and kill us. You track us down and kill us, man.
I mean, like, not right now. I don't think any of you are insanely ugly, are you?
I disagree.
I'm handsome as shit.
That's a filthy lie, Thomas.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my fucking memes? Are you kidding me?
I've seen them. I've seen them masturbated to them and watched them thoroughly. So yeah, Thomas is pretty good looking. I can't even straight face after that. I'm done talking. Peace out. Sneeples out.
Alright, I think we should end this show now.
Yeah. Catch y'all next time here at Outcast Radio Show.
It's time for us to move on.
Bye.
And break out and sing and dance. Just kidding.
I said bye,
guys.
Motherfucker. End it.
Okay. Wait, what? What am I doing?
Is it done?
What am I doing?
This has been the most autistic
End
ending
it.
to any of the shows.
God, you fucking ADD having jackhole. Did you stop recording?
Nope, not yet.
I did now. Oh my god. Stop beating up on me for being retarded.
After party.
Never. This is the after party right the fuck now.